Welcome everybody to another episode of the BBQ Lady. You see that I've got a duck with red cabbage, apple sauce and cranberries as well as dumplings. The duck is prepared in a special way. You may know the beer can chicken. Here you place a chicken on top of a beer can, and today I have changed it a bit. I put my duck on a glass of red wine. How that worked out, you maybe wanna watch now. Have fun! Good, I'm quickly going to introduce you to the ingredients. I have already prepared the duck, eviscerated it as well as washed and dried it. Then we have some soup greens, salt and pepper, which we will need later, a red wine of course. We also have the giblets as well as some mugwort and some water, so the sauce will not burn in our roasting dish. The duck is washed and the insides have been gutted. Here it's important, as you can see here, the so-called bream gland. This is the gland where chickens or water chickens oil their feathers with, which leaves an oily taste if not cut off. So we'll just cut it off here. This is gone now. Here you can see it again. And now I will already smear some mugwort on the inside of the duck. This is very important for the fat digestion. Then I just spice it a little bit with salt and pepper, and we are done with the inside preparation. So let's take care of the outside. Only salt please, because the pepper would burn. The salt makes it very crispy, so I'll just rub it in on the skin, also the wings. And this is the big moment, the counterpart to the beer can chick, the red wine duck. I obviously need a glass where I can sit it on, close to the beer can chicken. But here in our case we don't use beer but red wine. Just fill it up and sit the duck on top of it, very carefully. Okay, and good. The duck is on top. I add the soup greens. I have leeks, celery, carrots and some garlic as well as onions. Let's fill this up with some wine and some water, which will help to get a great sauce for our dumplings. And of course, the insides have to be placed in there too. The heart, the stomach and the neck, which adds a good taste to the sauce. Let's take it out to the grill. My duck weighs around 1.7 kilograms, which is about 3.2 pounds. And now I will grill it in indirect heat at around 160 to 180 degrees Celsius, which is about 320 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for about a good 1.5 hours. And then we will check if it needs additional time or not. Now it's on, and then it's time to close the lid, and I'm excited to see if it will be a success. Around an hour and a half has passed. I've opened the lid from time to time and added some more fluid. The duck has some more color on the top, which is due to the heat rising. I'll just turn up the heat a little bit and leave it for another 30 minutes, and then we will check. Fine, the red wine duck is ready. Now I've got a pair of poultry scissors, and I got to say, it looks and smells good. And because of the red wine glass below, it is juicy on the inside as well. It obviously doesn't dry out this way. With a duck of this size, I cut it into 2 halves and will end up with a total of 4 pieces. If it was a bigger duck, I would of course have cut the breast off extra and maybe the wings also off extra as well. But enough talking now. The red cabbage and the dumplings are ready. Let's taste it. I'm excited. I will try it and we'll take a crispy part. If it tastes as good as it looks, then it does taste like it looks very good. Now we scoop out the excess fat and make a nice sauce for it. If you enjoyed my video recipe, I would appreciate it totally if you leave me a thumbs up, comment on this recipe below, or subscribe to my channel. See you soon, take care.